Those heathens. Oh,
We are live.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
You want to lift it up? But that's good. That's good.
so we are live. I know. Look,
Okay.
8 hands can clap all at once. That's like a studio audience right there.
Okay.
So the director is gonna
Okay.
A couple of minutes.
Okay.
Yes, we good. We good.
gotta start with the
Sarah,
drinking.
I know,
Okay.
right? So
So
today's DUI is courtesy of the Porto. Yes, it's going to be delicious. And Sarah.
Yeah. So now tell us your story, because honestly, I
Okay.
thought you guys were drinking a light colored tea from Starbucks.
so
I really thought you guys did. I was like,
Light colored tea.
I don't know.
tea they're drinking.
It is very great.
So, but
Here's what I'm drinking.
they came well prepared, so now they're
Yeah.
drinking in sippy cups, which honestly,
Not
given the Wine Friday history,
Okay, I guess it's a sippy cup, an adult sippy cup, which
Yes.
is the
Yeah,
water cup,
That'll be-
the free water cup that we got with ice.
Was it Vicky that sent us the?
Sippy cup, the instigator.
Yeah. So
Oh.
someone sent us this. It's like a wine glass shape, but with a sippy cup top.
Oh,
I mean, does it get higher class than that?
no.
It
Depends on what it's made out of.
I know it's the best. It's the best.
Yes.
Oh, are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So Sarah,
Yeah.
that would be her. If in case you didn't notice, right there.
Hello.
Sarah. She's designed for Memory Box. The memory box that's here in Washington State that we all love.
Did we want to take it off of the stand and do a?
No, it's okay. I think she's ready to do like a review for her face. Yeah, calm down.
I don't care.
She just
How
got
people get to know people.
she just got parole for crying out loud. Take it down a notch. Alright, so-
Yeah, because I'm card. Because everyone. Okay, I am Sarah, memory box designer, and then I'm also. If you guys are joining me from Instagram, I am Card Crazy Cook on Instagram. I also have a YouTube channel that I have not posted to in a long time. That is also Card Crazy Cook, and a blog under the same name. So today I was invited to do a live with Urban Paper Crafters.
Good job.
And I got the name change correct for a Christmas card featuring Memory Box products. So I've designed this card for the live today. It is featuring 3D embossing folders with the Distress Mica Stain sprays, and then some die cuts.
You're so like.
Too fast?
No, you're like so much more polished than we are. It's because you came prepared, okay?
Okay, so I'm used to doing YouTube
Yes, we're
filmed
waiting.
or reels
Yeah.
where everything
Yeah.
is laid out and I'm ready to film, so I do not have to do very much video editing. Yes, so I don't have to do very much video editing, but I would rather do lives because you don't have to spend your time editing or planning ahead
That's
for
right.
your video takes.
And then people get to see the bloopers if there's any, right?
Correct, and it's more fun, interactive. So do we have anyone joining us yet?
So we have like 6 or 7 people.
Ooh.
Diane is here.
Hi,
Diane. And then we probably have some people who aren't going to tell us they're here, but they might say hi to Sarah. But
Hello.
Oh.
Woo, we got people in the store.
and Trey's joining us from India. He's on a business trip.
Okay.
But Trey, so he's got the longest commute to watch us right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, and Tiffany. So can you see this? Is that really far away?
Yeah, it's just delayed, but yeah, I
It
can see
is.
it totally.
Yeah. So far, we've got Tiffany, Trey, and Diane saying hello, and we'll probably have some other people join us once they, because
All
the
right.
director was in charge today.
Hello,
So
hello. I see we have somebody else, but I can't really read their name. But that's why I do have my sister here with me
it's Diane
to help me.
Here, I can actually move this. So I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to show you guys this.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is my first YouTube live.
This is what I have to show you. So you see this beautiful situation right here with the laptop?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Trey, actually, my laptop got closed, and we could not get it open. So he managed to pry it open, and it has been open ever since. That was a while ago. And I got a new one. I just have to get it set up. But when we were getting set up for last week's make and take, it was sitting on a chair, and Brooklyn was moving things and didn't realize it, and moved the chair, and it went flying. So now it's really, really bad. So
But
that being
it
said,
still works.
surprisingly, yes. Oh, and you've got Crystal and Judy.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Judy.
Okay. So
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
So
So
you
I
just have to
will...
be careful because it's, severely. Oh, it's because I don't know how to go live on YouTube at the same time as Facebook. This is on Facebook.
Oh. You told me YouTube. So I told everyone to go to YouTube. I didn't know you guys went live on Facebook then to YouTube. But, oh well.
Do we know how to go live on YouTube at the same time?
I don't know.
Shandy does.
But you and other people do. I do not. So we'll have to experiment. That's okay. If people...
Do you want a quick update then?
Sure. Let me do a quick update. And I got to get your Facebook. Sorry. I am...
You guys, I'm going to tell you, if we seem awkward today, this is by no means Sarah. Today is the director, first time planning an event without assistance. So,
Yes.
there may have been a couple of details that he did not know needed to be updated.
Right. It was on
You told
YouTube.
her it was live on YouTube.
Well, he probably did not, and I just see you guys' lives on YouTube and assumed it was on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that's what it was, but I'm going to your website,
So-
and hopefully you have a link to your...
Did you open up the
Oh no, I do not.
Oh, you have a link? YouTube?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay,
Google
so
will tell
chat-
us.
Chat while she updates her
Okay.
her people. Third time.
And here we end.
Have some more prosecco.
Yeah.
Welcome to Wine Friday.
Welcome. Now, this is the shit show you come accustomed to.
And
Oh.
you invited her for her first live on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday's
And-
on Friday the 13th.
Friday
My
the
birth-
happy
Born
birthday.
on... Not...
November.
Oh,
We're a
November.
month behind, but I was Friday
Oh
13th
my God.
happened
Okay, we got
for
it.
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just talk more about drinking.
So let me...
Well,
Yeah.
today, come on, bring it on over here. This is so weak, excuse me.
Are you
So
guys good to
here,
switch to the port? It's so good.
this is the best thing right here. You get the Starbucks, you get a cup of water from Starbucks. You
Port
get
is
this real
short
nice little
for,
thing there. Portugal.
kind of sweet, pretty darn good and strong. So don't let him give you a big pour until you decide what you want to
Might
do.
be too late for that.
Yeah.
She might have.
If you give me some, it's in one of these cups,
Okay.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide this over. That's me. You want some?
I'm going to get a Sharpie because it looks like there are a number of
Okay.
similar
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome.
Okay. So I am about done. Luckily, I've done this a few times.
Yeah.
Share your story. Okay.
There
I
we go.
updated everyone on
Hello.
Instagram with a new link.
Welcome back.
So hopefully they see me
We're doing
and
it
see
again.
that, and I will get some few more people.
That's it. That's it.
Oh
Right.
my gosh, that's funny. Okay.
Woo.
Well, let's cheers to that because now we're ready to get going.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm empty, but
Cheers.
cheers. You too.
Cheers. Oh, someone's calling to tell us how to do it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So tell us how we should do it. It's Jan.
All right.
Yummy.
Start now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Restart.
Okay, so we're restarting. Okay. So, I think are we ready to get to the nitty gritty on the card yet?
Knock yourself out. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we've got everyone introduced, and here we go. So the card, which is why everyone's here, is for instructions on how to make this beautiful card. And I know the mica stains don't catch very well on the camera, looks like it's doing pretty good.
It's looking pretty nice.
So I will get started on the instructions. So I have a memory box 3D embossing folder. This is the pine cone and berry one. And I used a piece of the distressed heavy stock in black paper, and then I just ran that through my embossing folder. And then go ahead and start with the sprays. So we're going to use Wicked Elixir, Bubbling Cauldron, and then Crooked Broomsticks. We're going to focus this on the pine cones. And then we're going to use a little bit of the flickering candle behind where you're going to put the candle, but we're going to use that a little later. So right now we're just going to go ahead and get started with the spraying of the card. And we're going to start with the 2 greens, and you're just going to want to spray, and you know, when you have a glass of wine, I think it just helps you with your creativity a little bit.
Pretty.
Yes.
So I have a question.
So we're gonna.
These are the holiday.
These are the Halloween.
These are the Halloween ones.
Yes. So we're using Halloween for
Christmas.
For Christmas, because those are the greens I have.
Perfect. And they're all available in open stock now.
Yes.
Whereas they originally were available only in limited edition on the sets. So
Awesome.
that is gorgeous. I haven't seen these ones sprayed yet.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the Crooked Broomstick on, and I'm just gonna focus on the pine cones. And because these are more pigment based, they're gonna go on top of the green. So I'm just gonna try to spray just a little, but you don't need to be precise. So I just want to get a little bit on there. I think I'm gonna spray a little more green.
I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Because we have not talked about this yet, because I haven't worked with these that much. You say they're more pigment based.
Yes.
Versus.
So they're going to be more heavy of an ink spray and be a more cover the paper and lay on top, while your like a spritz is going to be a lighter type of ink that's going to show the whatever's underneath it more translucent. Thank you.
Okay, so these ones have like a colored liquid and a colored mica.
Yes.
Whereas like the spritzes have a clear liquid and a colored mica.
Correct.
But because of the colored liquid, you'll actually get the browns kind of to pile on top of the green.
Correct.
Is that interesting? I haven't tried that. I love that.
Don't forget to wipe after you spray.
I know. I'm trying to make sure I get enough of the ink on here. I don't remember how much I put on last time. Okay. I think that's good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So we're going to put that off to the side to dry.
Okay. Hang on. Because it had a little bit of a shine right in the middle. So I want to kind of see what we can do here in the camera so that you guys can see without moving all of the stuff. If you need to stand and look right here, that's what I do a lot of times, just kind of to give myself an idea of what it's looking like. Yep.
Okay.
So people can kind of see, because that brown is gorgeous with the green. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So next we're going to talk about the focal point of the card, and I achieved that to the die cuts, the beautiful memory box die cuts. So I am using, let's see what we have here. We have the pine cone dual, so I'm going to use 2 of the smaller pine cones die cuts, and then I'm going to use these pine needle branches as well to fill in. And then we have the pine branches in there, and then merry and bright candles, and I'm using the shorter fat thick one, and I should go through the papers as I go, as I go through them. I forgot about that. So for the papers, I'm using memory box papers. For the candle, I am using one of the greenery. And I'm going to say it's this color here. And I should have looked this up. They memory box, and you guys do have the 8.5. They do sell it in an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And how much are you guys selling
The
those
8.5
for?
by 11 card stocks are 75 cents a piece.
Okay.
Okay. But we haven't brought in the
pads.
the multicolor one, and that's
So-
only because I kind of forgot about them. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, I can tell you the color. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's green. That one there is going to be green. That's going to be a green. That's a green. That's a right in the check green. The green. This is probably green. I'm gonna go with green, and then perhaps green. Yeah.
Hence,
but it's a great green.
Okay. And then you guys are going to really remember the name of the pack because it's called Greenery.
Yeah.
And our maiden names are green.
And my maiden name.
Okay, so I have a
hopefully
question
green.
because I haven't
Okay.
even seen this one
So
yet.
these are
They're 8.5 by 11s we've used for making takes and things, and people love them.
They are the
so
same.
smooth and nice and thick. It's that paper.
it's
in a
100.
66 pack?
Yeah, it's 110-pound card. This one's solid.
110
And
pounds.
and
That's
you
all right.
have the
Says the guy who lived in England.
so you get the variety of the different colors in the pack, and you get a 6x6, or you have the option of the
But
full.
he doesn't have all the colors.
He doesn't have all the colors. He has a couple of the greens, a
I'm
light
so
and
excited about
a medium
this because
tone.
People have loved the studio light ones, but they're so much thinner than that, and they're not the cardstock.
Now
thickness.
this is
So-
110 pounds, beautiful for ink blending. So I'm going to ink blend on the candle.
I love that you brought that in. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ink blend that on the candle, so you see that.
Okay.
That's, and then the other thing, it's just ink blending, and it's a solid core,
Yep. Okay.
and it's SP1011. If you guys
you
want to know
never
the
know.
code.
When
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, wait, what?
What?
Yeah,
Well, you just
Okay.
did it.
I know.
And then-
I'll probably do it again.
I have a couple other papers I used for this candle to get to this depth of the candle. So I did use a glitter card stock for the background die, and that is the Graceful Garden glitter pad, and I used one of the lighter greens. You get 3 of them in each of these colors, beautiful colors, the yellows, a kind of more reddish purple, bluish purple, and then green. And I used that on the candle, and then with the Pinecone Duos. And then to mention, this is in stock now, and it's $15.99 for the Pinecone Duo, and you get the die sets for the bottom, the top. Actually, I do have one open someplace. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah. So you can see what you get with for this. So you get 3 sets of dies that cut the 2 sizes of the pine cones, and then the 2 pine needles
Does it come with that
branches.
magnet sheet?
And it comes with this magnet sheet. So one of the good things one of the reasons why I love memory box is you get the envelope that is easy to store. I actually store extra die cuts in here. So if I don't use them all, I will store them in the envelope and they stay in there, which is nice.
That's brilliant.
And then
Never thought about that.
you get them, so they will give you a magnet sheet for the ones where the dies are smaller and you have multiple dies, so you don't lose them in the envelope. So,
All right.
Why didn't we think about putting extras in there?
yeah, it's where I put my extra die cut. So if I go through and I pull something out, and I actually had a project where I die cut tons of pine cones, and I had the pine cones already die cut to go for this project.
Well, there
So-
you go.
That's one of the advantages of the memory box dies, is the packaging. And everything on the front of the packaging is to size.
All right, here we go.
If it's not, I think they have a little mention, but I don't think I've had anything not to size on the front.
There
So,
you go.
I'm gonna
Hey,
make that.
Lori. St.
Hello.
Elmo, Minnesota. How you doing, love?
And then to let you know, I did use a yellow cardstock for the candle. So this, I have to show you this die set as well. So you get 3 size candles. You get a bottom solid piece, a top piece with a die cut, and then you get the candle with a little, you can add a little flickering to it. So for me, I used the a metallic paper, and that's the Reflections Rainbow Mirror Pad. And you get a whole bunch of different, you have, I don't know, what do you call this? A matte looking mirror,
Matte mirror.
and a more of a shiny mirror pad. And this is one of my favorite colors in the pack. And my last sheet. And I don't think I have much gold left either. But yeah, you do get a lot of different colors. And there's 2 different, they do offer 2 different mirror pads as well. There's a vintage rainbow one. Yeah. So that's, I think, all of my die cuts. I'll show this one as well. I didn't show this one, Pine Branches. This is just, it's a solid die that you get 2 die cuts out of. And I'll pull out all my dies so you can see that as well. Ooh, losing my dies here. Get that back on the magnet sheet. Get this out of our way. And then for the sentiment, I used the Merry Christmas Wave die set. You actually get a, there I go. See, if I don't like my die, stick it back in there. That worked. I thought it was going to work my card. I didn't like it, so I stuck it in there for a later card. So you get a solid background, and then this, you can actually do this 2 ways. I'm going to show it as a debossed version where you have the this piece will just cut out the outline, this black shiny piece here, and then this will cut out the Merry Christmas in the solid. And I did use that same rainbow reflections on the background, and then on the top was the black. For this card, for the new one, I die cut it opposite, and I did not have enough of this green cardstock left to do it the other way around, but that's fine. You can switch things up, make a mistake, and you just keep going and roll with it. No one's gonna notice. No one, when I get done, you're not gonna notice the difference. And just to let you know, there is a Poppy Stamps in stock here at Urban that's pretty much almost, it's the same type of die where you get the 2 top and bottom, where you can do a where you can do a reverse emboss, or you can take the solid piece and it will die cut the letters individually, and then you can use this and adhere it temporarily and then glue your letters in place. And that may have to be a future live on just demonstrating how to do that. This looks like it's a solid piece because everything's connected in the Poppy Stamps die, and it's $10.99 if you like this version or the memory box version. Okay, now I'm going to start assembling my die cuts and adding color to them. Let's see, I have a pack full of dies. Since I cut all the pine branches out of the solid greenery paper, those are ready to go. And then I did do some of them out of that Graceful Garden glitter paper. And so those are ready to go. Oh, gotta see my tape that's stuck to the back of my die cut. And then where we have this, the opposite. Okay, just gonna organize these. Give me a few minutes. Okay. And let's work on the candle first, and then we'll do the, well, let's go with the simple one. We'll go with the sentiment. So here's my black paper, and I die cut out of that mirror cardstock, and I'm just gonna add some glue, and I use the Art Glitter Dries Clear. It's my preferred glue that I've been using for the last 10 years. It's the right type of consistency, not too thick, not too thin, so you can squeeze it out of your pinpoint needle. And it doesn't take forever to dry, so you don't have to put something on top of it, but it stays liquid enough to be able to stick it on your paper after you do a complex gluing like this. And then it dries clear. And this is glue that Urban does carry. I think I just picked some up last weekend because I'm about to run out. Okay, there's the sentiment. Next we'll do the candle, and this one I'm going to add a little ink blending to the sides. Oh, gotta watch it. Make sure I'm in camera. Right? Am I in camera here? And I am going to use a little bit of, let me put that in camera, pine needle. I'm just gonna ink blend that on the old-fashioned way. Just gonna add a little bit of shadow to each side. And underneath, well, don't really need to put it underneath because the sentiment is going to cover it up.
So you're doing a bit of edging around that.
Yeah, I'm just ink blending the edges to give it a little darker, to give it a little, make it look more 3D-ish. So you're going to make it dark on the edges, and the middle is going to pop, so it's going to give you a little 3D effect there. And that's the advantage of ink blending. And then you can see how smooth that went on this cardstock and how well it, how easy it blended. Okay, we're just gonna clean that up because I will be ink blending the pine cones. But I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this together. So I didn't want to lose my little candle flicker, so I already glued that on the middle of the candle wick and flame. And we're just gonna add a little more adhesive. Stick it behind. And oh, one thing about these mirror cardstock that I find advantage is that if you get some of your adhesive glue on here, it just rubs off and you don't see it. I know other mirror cardstocks that I've used, you get some adhesive on it, it smears and you cannot wipe that stuff off. The memory box mirror cardstock, it just wipes off and you don't even notice it.
I'll drink to that.
Yes. So I don't know if anyone can, let me see if I can, hard to see, but okay. So I hopefully see that I got a big ton of glue on there, and then my glue is, I need to clean out my needle tip. It's overflowing.
So that green glitter, that's from the pack, right?
Yes, that's from the memory pack. That's the
Is that
something garden.
it's like a laser etched glitter?
Graceful.
Or is it like
It's so it doesn't, yeah, so it doesn't flake off. It's on there. I have used, they have several glitter pads, so if you get a white one, you can use your alcohol markers on them to color them. I think I've actually colored the colored glitter ones, like a lighter color, and then added a darker alcohol marker on there. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Oh gosh, I got a little glue on that. Let me see. Let me wipe off my glue before I make a bigger mess.
There you go.
And I'm going to close my bottle because it's okay. See? All right, we're gonna stick that one aside. And now I'm going to show you how I created the pine cone. Of course, I did ink blending with this one. And I'm just going to use my smaller distress blending tool. And I see I don't have, this did not come out all the way. There we go. Alright, I'm going to start with my lighter color, which is the vintage photo. I'm just going to come in from the sides and blend into the middle, so it's going to be darker on the ends, so you and lighter in the center. And this is vintage photo. Yeah, and I'm using all this regular distress inks. I'm rediscovering my regular distress inks. For a while I was doing nothing but oxides. Now I'm back to using nothing but the regular distress. That's good, you have choices. And just same thing on the bottom piece. It's ink blending up that bottom, and then oh, and I did not mention that I am using a 110-pound white cardstock for these pine cones. I use the Nina Classic Crest.
Nina.
Yes, Nina.
Nina, Bobina.
I just find that ink blends the best for me.
Is that what they use for like a lot of Copic markers too? Nina?
Yeah, and you can use it for Copic. I use it for my card bases, my card panels. I find it so I just find it easier to use than others.
Cookie, can you hand me a pine cone?
Oh, I can hand you a pine cone. Do you want it pre-colored or not pre-colored?
No, not pre-colored.
Not pre-colored. All right.
No, bring it over.
Just kidding, it's got little spikies on it.
That's that color.
Are you going to decorate the...
No, that color is pretty nice.
Oh my God.
So it's like a vintage photo.
Yeah, that's
So you use on
vintage
the
photo
Nina?
and the
Let's see what
walnut
color.
stain.
Wow, you kind of really nailed the color of a pine cone.
No.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes, thank you, Tim. And Peter. Yep. There we go.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
This is
And I need to clean out my tip for my glue. It's clogged a little bit, so it's running over, making a mess.
if they can hook on the back.
But that's okay. We'll figure it out.
And I think it's...
Okay.
Is there too much fun going on over here?
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone's having fun. Anyone make any comments? Any
You know what,
comments?
though?
Any questions?
I think you need to pause for a second because your
I have
drink
not.
is too full.
Our drink is full.
My
But and
fork-
I only know because I am not the one crafting and talking, and when you are the one crafting and talking, you forget to drink. But
Okay.
all the other people in the room will be completely emptied multiple times.
Well, let's have a drink to memory box.
I'm on.
Oh, yes.
To memory
You're
box.
on the
Dave
third
and memory
pixie
box.
cup.
Third cup.
Cheers. Oh, I left mine over there and it's empty.
Whatever.
Cheers.
You're the
We'll do it
designated
again.
driver.
Wait, what?
You're the designated driver.
Well, that's only because you're drinking faster than me.
It's always the case.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I am just leaking
The
glue
colors you messed
everywhere.
up with the pine cone is real nice.
Yeah, and I got too much glue, but that's on this.
And that,
It's fine because we're gonna emboss it.
The joint about like a Friday is just like it's
Yeah.
like the deal with this. We just I can't even begin to tell you some of my projects I had. What I had? Hey, what was that? We had one called a train wreck. Remember the train wreck?
That was the best though because
We screwed that.
Okay.
so mortifying
Yeah.
because we were so overconfident that we could put this kit together, this interactive card, without reading the directions ahead of time. Right? I mean, we'd been doing so good. And then we were so bad. And then somebody messaged us, I think it was Jan, in the comments.
Well, I want to preface this. She is not bad.
Oh, no. No. Well, you mentioned
will.
the train wreck. I thought there was more
So-
to this conversation.
There could be. I've just said that my glue messed up,
God.
but it's nothing because
People
we're
still-
going to emboss the top of this, and you're not going to see it.
There you go.
And
Wait. Oh, you're going to emboss it after it's assembled.
yeah,
Brilliant.
so you're going to have a little bit of the.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you're going to
No,
have a
you
little bit of
haven't.
the
I've never done
embossing
that
powder
before.
in the center there, so you're just going to create this
Oh
little
my
sparkly
God.
thing. I'm using a very old Judykins embossing powder called Chocolate Twinkle that I probably bought in the early 2000s.
Yeah. People are laughing at home because they probably have. If
Does
they've
anyone
been
else
working for
have
while,
a?
You
they
all
probably
have.
Tons of
something from
Judykins.
You had Judicus in your
I know.
stash.
Yeah, I have.
It's time to open it on up.
I hate to say this, but I have some old Ranger. Was it starts with an A? Ink pads. The
Adirondack.
Adirondack. Yeah, from the
Adirondack, like the chair.
Yes.
Remember the chair?
Okay.
It's really cool and expensive.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I have those
The Adirondack
from the
chair.
90s,
Oh.
and they still work.
you know what's so
And you
funny?
don't need. They're good for second generation stamping. Without second generation
is that embossing powders or inks?
inks.
Oh.
So the inks, the ink. So my ink pads are so old that I don't have to. They're perfect for second generation stamping. And I got them out the other day and started using them. I'm like, I haven't used these.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, that was like from back in the day. You don't know about that.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
not old school enough, my friend.
I haven't had to run that
that's
chair.
the that's
Yeah.
the late 90s
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah. Yeah. No, people that have been crafting for a while have that. It's
Yeah.
not Mrs. Grossman's, right? Which
I-
is,
Yeah.
You got Mrs. Grossman.
so when he and I started dating, okay, he
Okay.
was trying to figure out this world. Because he was, he's like, oh, this girl needs some help at the store. I can help. But
Oh boy, did I make a mistake?
yes, he did. Right? So he had an entire world to learn. And so every time we would go out of town, we would stop at whatever store we could find. And so it was a very interesting learning curve as he got to see all the stores. That was back in 2007. No, 2011,
Oh, okay.
12. And there were many more stores
Oh yeah.
than there are now. So that was that was the generation where he started.
No,
paying
because
attention.
it was
I think
we went to one store. And
Oh,
lady,
don't tell this story
Yeah, it's-
because your version is not
well, she had
not correct.
she had photo of her and the guy, and I thought it was
She
her
had
brother.
scrapbook layouts all over the store, as a scrapbook store would.
Yes.
I thought it was her brother.
No, they didn't look anything like her brother. But he did ask her that because if you've met Brooklyn, he might be a little bit of a stinker.
And that's her brother. There's a lot of photos of her and her brother all over the store.
Very snuggly, yeah.
Lots. There's a lot. There's a lot of photos. There's a-
During these segues, just drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
I have
Have
to
to be
drive home, so I'm
Oh.
limiting.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
I'm the designated driver and the YouTube presenter, so I have to be somewhat.
See?
I don't think you're letting me. I don't think you're letting me stay here until midnight, are you?
Our reputation is a bit of a dumpster fire. It's it.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, so we went through what I'm using today, but I did find a similar product that once I'm done with this, I would go to a Wow embossing powder, and I recommend the metallic copper regular for this technique. And I don't know how much your embossing powders are if you want to talk about that. Okay, there you go. Okay, so here we go. Back to, now I gotta figure out what the heck I was doing. The pine cone. So we're just gonna lightly tap this onto your embossing ink pad. And let's see how much sticks. And I just lightly tap it, so you're gonna get some on there and some not. Let's see if I can get. Okay.
I do not have a sippy cut, Tiff. I should, but I don't have one at this particular moment.
Well, if I come back next time, I will pick them up the adult sippy cup from across the street.
I know, right?
I'll get a straw too.
Cup of water, please.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna now heat set this. I don't know how loud that gets on the live. So I'm gonna do it off camera. And I did not warm up my heat gun, so this is gonna be a little bit.
So why are you heating it from the bowl?
So, so I am heating, I'll show you. I am heating it from the bottom. This is what I do while I wait for my heat gun to heat up. So that way at least the papers are heating up, so you don't have to have the direct heat on so long for the top. Some people just heat it all the way from the bottom, but since I have 2 layers of 110-pound cardstock, it's gonna be a while. So once I heat that up for a minute, then I'll take it to the top, and then since everything's kind of warmed up, you just have to go around a little bit, and then let me see, I think I got everything heat embossed. Okay. And there you go. Yes, I use a Wagner. Wagner for English, Wagner for German. I think it is a German company. I think other people call it Wagner's. I don't know. Okay, so now we have all our die cuts ready to go. And now we're ready to assemble our card. The next thing is to see how this dried.
And then you see there's gold paper.
And it does not seem, it seems I may have oversprayed it. But I think it's still good. But it's still really, really wet. So I only brought my heat gun. I did not bring my other gun for just drying paper.
Do you want the other gun for drying?
Would you like it? I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can do one. I'm just going to do this from a distance so we can dry it, so we can move on to assembling our card.
Would you like
But,
a pair of holding hands?
ooh, the holding hands. Yes, I have not used these yet.
Oh, they're ridiculous. But we have them in a rainbow of colors, and they're only $2.99. So.
Oh, I think you got a sale.
However, it has been reported that even though they are silicone at the tip, if you are frying bacon, it's not suggested to use them for frying bacon.
Okay.
Just an FYI.
Or any food product?
Well, I don't know. I just got the info from somebody on. They went back to shape, but they stretched a little.
Yeah.
Oh.
The doctor is in the house.
Which doctor?
Your doctor.
Scrappy?
Scrappy.
Scrappy's here! How did you just figure it out when you get home?
Yeah, I think I got oversprayed. I got carried away there.
Yeah, you don't worry about that. It looks
Right.
good because
It's
it's all
beautiful.
happy for me.
Yeah.
I say happy accidents.
Yep. I think it's
Well, plus
good.
you,
Means something totally different in university.
plus, you know, you have to do more sometimes because
I would, yeah.
on video it's got to show up.
Yeah, that's why I was afraid that it wasn't looking good on the video, so I oversprayed. So I didn't spray as much on this one, just to let you know. So depends on what version you like.
But
Right.
also, this is a good thing to remind people.
Yeah.
That when you're using mica sprays of any type, and you
And-
think you might have enough, stop and let it dry, because you'll never really know what it's going to look like until it dries.
Yeah, and I think I was drawing as
You're
I
excited to be here.
was. I was
excited
like,
to have you.
let's spray this up, and I oh, more color, more color. I think it was the first sips of port.
I know, but it's fun, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you need somebody to pour you more pour?
When it hits, it's so good when it hits your lips.
It is good. You know, Gina just sent a picture of the bottle to her daughter and said, we need to get this. All right.
Okay. Oh, no, maybe I do need that. It's still pretty wet. I hit this pretty hard in some sprays.
That's great.
Oh, it's just still wet, so I won't be able to glue it down on my card yet. But you know what? Sometimes, well, we can't glue on top of it either because we need it somewhat dry so the adhesive will dry, but we don't have to glue it to the card base just yet.
Sarah, how are you enjoying your life?
I am
different?
enjoying it. Yeah, no, it's more freeing than doing a YouTube or a reel because you have to plan everything out. Yes, stop.
We never planned it. We planned 10 minutes before the video.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out, and then we like screaming at one another. The people next door think it's like a brawl happening. And then we get on, we're great. You know. We have a very different way of communicating. I don't know. I know it's like the Serengeti.
Yes. You know, gotta go with the flow.
So you have a question. Do you find black cardstock is better than white for backgrounds?
For this technique, maybe with this amount of spray, it doesn't matter. But for this one, you can kind of see the black cardstock showing through here. So I used the black because I wanted that richness underneath. And kind of, first live, a little nervous, oversprayed. So you still see it as it's drying. You still see, that's why I used the black. And then definitely you want to use the heavy cardstock because of all the ink that's going on there.
What about like if you did like a mixed media paper? Would that
Yeah, that's what I would say. Or, I have not tried mixed media paper because the mixed media paper usually has a film on that. So I'm unsure how it absorbs, but it's definitely something you can try.
Okay.
I think I've done mixed media where I've done mixtures of distress, oxide, and mica stains.
Right.
And it plays a little different and it's fun. Well, this one, I wanted the black to have that deep richness. As it's drying, you can see that the black cardstock is giving that rich, that deep depth underneath.
That's like, Susie, this is like, you remember the show Hot Ones on YouTube?
Do I remember it? Yeah.
Where you watched it, right?
I was a participant. Did I tell you?
She don't even eat green peppers.
No. I eat bean burritos with no red sauce.
So this is like Hot Ones. It's like interviewing. She's crafting. We drinking.
Right? I know.
Are you pouring more?
Well, I think it might be stuck, and if I don't use my... it's going to rip.
You lift it out.
Well, it's going to rip.
Did you?
Somebody got a mouth.
Why did you step it in there so hard?
Get the corkscrew.
No.
The corkscrew is just here.
Okay.
We'll keep going.
That looks
This is
good.
only a
Okay.
minor
Yeah.
emergency.
Sorry, we do have an
Technical
emergency.
alcohol difficulty.
The cork has starting to crack, and we cannot get it out. So we're looking for pliers or
Just
another
throw it against the
corkscrew.
wall. Act like it's christening a boat.
Yeah, that'll make a mess nobody wants to clean up, though.
Don't
Okay.
miss that on a boat.
So, what I did on the original one, I gotta get I put a little bit of flickering candle behind where I was going to put the candle wick. So it kind of looked a little flickering.
Sarah might be a little-
I'm not gonna lie.
Sarah's a little
I
tipsy.
like that highlight.
Wait, who's tipsy?
Sarah? She might be a little tipsy. Sarah's a little tipsy.
Look at this. She had like 3 sips of that
But
port.
she
Oh.
had that.
She's not, no.
She had the grande.
Okay, you guys don't know. This is the YouTube live nerves finally coming. No, sorry, not YouTube. Facebook live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to YouTube live. I'm assuming
You can't figure out
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, you can't figure out.
We get banned
Well,
from YouTube all the
no.
time. Because someone's going to say shit.
Okay, but to be fair, we haven't tried YouTube Live. So to say we can't figure it out is more just we haven't tried.
What?
We asked you the question. Gina just came over and saw it. And
Oh.
she acted like she just discovered gold, right?
Uh-oh.
So, so there you go. There you go.
Is there a question?
I know, we already talked about it.
Oh.
And Gina, she just
Late to
discovered
the
gold.
party.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God. Oh,
There's a
Tiffany
question.
is Nordstrom.
There's a question and you're not answering it?
Yeah.
Tiffany is giving away free Nordstrom's gift cards. Right, Tiffany?
You know, you better be careful because
Yeah.
Tiffany is not a part of the Nordstrom's empire, as she's told us. There are a lot of Nordstroms.
Mm-mm.
She explained that
it's
because
a
it
lot.
means
It's a big
it
name
means
of it, yeah.
north
Yeah,
of a storm. That's probably
not
not
north of a storm, but it was good. It was good.
I know Nord means north, but I don't know what
Okay.
the other part means.
It is good. North of a storm, Tiffany. It's pretty good.
That's her new family crest.
And,
Oh, okay.
Nordstrom is the
So I
last
put
name
my.
of the people who started the department store. Okay.
Well, that we know, but she's not of that empire.
Oh.
stream. Nord Stream.
Oh, of a stream. It's
Yeah.
the North Stream,
Yeah, the North Stream.
and
Everything's
it's
north.
is it Swedish?
It probably is. They use
Oh.
stream and Nord.
Swedish?
I would guess it's somewhere up there.
Or Danish?
Yeah, it could
Or
be.
Finnish?
It could be.
It could be anything.
It could be any of those little countries right there, right?
Nord, Norwegian.
Norwegian, that's the other one.
Thank you.
Ah.
Ich bin Gina. Oder ich bin Gina.
Do you speak Norwegian?
Nein.
Oh.
I don't know what you're speaking, half Norwegian. I'm trying to put my card together, and I'm just
Right,
like,
so Sarah's getting to the bits here.
I am. I'm trying to
almost
get the
there.
assembly going here.
You just keep crafting. We'll just provide background
Yes,
conversation.
as you see me try to assemble my
Swedish.
card.
It's a Swedish.
Swedish.
Yeah, I told
That
you.
was my
Swedish.
first.
Okay.
You
I think
told
that's
me.
good.
I think that was my first guess.
Oh.
Swedish. It's a Nord Stream.
You know what?
It's the same
You
one
know what I did
Santa
not post?
travels
That
on.
picture of us
Yeah,
today.
post it.
I did not. But there's a fabulous picture.
I know. Crystal said the poor woman don't know what she's getting herself into.
I know, right?
Right, Crystal? She was kind. She was very nice and meek. She probably eat with a napkin in her
She
lap.
came prepared.
Yeah, everything was all cut. It was very nice, Crystal.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
This card, in her mind, was going to take a third of the time.
15 minutes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna be done with this.
I plan on 2 hours because that's when I see how long your guys' lives were.
They're only an hour. I try to keep them at an hour. But
It's because, in all honesty, Brooke don't know what she's doing.
you're right. I am the amateur.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
yes.
the professional.
Yeah. Everybody knows that.
To clarify, our great grandmother came from Norway. Her name was Gina. And I was named after her, Gina.
Oh. Should we start calling you Gina?
Yes.
That was
Are
one-
you
that was-
Norwegian?
It was one hell of a
I could be.
segue.
Yes, it it was, wasn't it? There's a reason why I bring Gina along
Go
with
back
me.
to the conversation that was 3 topics ago.
No extreme.
I did say clarify.
North of the stream. Gina.
To circle back to 45 minutes ago.
Gina. Hi, Gina.
You changed the topic before I had a chance to.
To interject the things she wanted to say.
You interjected
Right.
into my
Interjection.
interjection.
It's true. It's true.
Just a-
If you're moving to call me Gina.
And
If
kudos
you're
to
not,
Sarah for
Gina,
just
it's fine.
keep
I'm
going.
keep going.
Yeah.
You see, I'm just,
Just
and this
go.
is you don't need instructions for this. You see how
guys
I'm
can just-
arranging everything
Yeah,
and gluing
get it
things
on there. Let's
together.
get it going.
Yeah, I'm just showing you the arrangement. I'm
Any of you need
copying.
to ask why, Sarah, did you place that pine cone there? You can type that in the questions. Otherwise, we'll just keep talking about Norwegian
It's just
Gina.
ballncing.
Lutefisk.
You're just,
Lutefisk.
yeah.
Lutefisk.
Oh, that's so
I am just copying
Oh
my
my
card.
gosh,
If anyone wants
really?
to know why I'm doing this.
I was like, wait a minute. Lutefisk. No.
I'm just. I've had pickled herring.
Also not delicious.
I had.
Yeah.
Oh,
one
so
What?
these are
that was
green
really
on
good.
green.
I had some.
Okay, so it's looking at it's green on green. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So like I said, I die cut the last of my green mirror cardstock in the wrong order, so we're flipping it, which looks better because I
It does
oversprayed.
look I mean,
Yeah.
that's nice.
And
That's
so
nice.
it does match the overspraying of the ink. So,
Planned.
you just keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't you think you've made a mistake? No.
You do what Tim says. You do you.
You just keep going. Don't get out of your head.
Just
Just-
pretend you're live and you can't hit rewind. And you just keep
Good
grabbing.
Going.
choice.
When he says get out of your head and just go, because it's going to, you can figure out how to turn it out. You can just keep
Yeah.
going and it'll turn out. Don't think, oh, I die cut it wrong.
We have a saying. It
we?
don't look that bad. I don't hate it.
No, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible. Yeah, it's not
You don't
terrible.
even know the saying. How
Okay.
can we have a
I
saying
know,
if you
right?
don't
This
know
is-
it?
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, cheers. How about them Seahawks?
Go see her. It is Friday.
We have a saying
We don't hate
that
it.
I don't know.
No.
But
I don't recall.
let me paraphrase wrong.
It was just saying, 4 scores and 7 years ago.
Yeah. But we do also say I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, Susan, there are no mistakes in card making.
There are not.
No.
The only mistakes
You haven't seen
is
some of
choosing
my
the
cards.
person you want to date.
I know. And then just continuously tell him his pros outweigh the cons.
I was just like, hey. Every year the insurance premium goes up.
It does.
I know. I'm talking about
Yeah.
life insurance premium.
Oh, I was talking because, you're expensive.
Oh, that guy.
That
Oh,
guy.
I'm gonna need 300,000. Damn it, 400. That guy there. He's ticking me off. We're gonna put it at a cool $500,000.
Nah.
Okay.
No, right?
I'm still keeping you, dude.
IDTV?
I hope
What?
so.
Oh, I'm still keeping you.
No,
I hope so.
Don't keep me. Don't keep me.
Well, where are you gonna go?
Let me roam. I want to be
You
a
gonna put it on
peacock.
your resume?
wanna
Worked in a craft store.
Spend all week.
Ask me how to use the glue or a die cut machine. I can nail
I
it.
still have University of Education.
University of
I
Education?
still have university education.
Yes.
So I can.
Put that on your resume.
Well,
Right
that's-
above craft store.
Yeah, right there.
Director of Wine Friday.
Now that's a title that I can get behind.
You're hired.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I've made arranged.
It looks
Stuff.
awesome.
I feel like
Oh, the
we're
die
near
cut?
the end.
We
Yeah, I
are.
Whew, I didn't even break a sweat.
And she did it under
Fabulous.
2 hours. With
Yeah.
all of this here, you and I.
She's done it so far under an hour.
So I do
Oh.
have a question. So normally we do, when I say we, I mean me, because Brooke don't really know how to craft. I tend to do like a border around here. So what made you choose not to do a border? You just want that whole focal point of the card there?
Yeah, because unless you do a black border, you could do a black, but I did the full panel off the 3D embossing folder. I didn't feel like it needed a border. I don't know. I don't think so, because your eyes are going
right to it,
to your focal, and you don't need a frame to do that.
Okay, good.
I have an idea
But,
also.
yeah.
There's no white in the card.
Right.
Like, if you had white or black or something like that, putting a frame kind of helps tie the card into that and frame that. But because her design goes all the way to the edge and it's so, like, you know, all-encompassing, but doesn't have the color of the card, it doesn't need the frame.
Yeah. So you
That's what I
don't.
was gonna say.
She learned.
Okay.
She learned that from me, just so you know.
Do you know your antlers are backwards?
I've never been a deer.
I've also never said that. Ever.
But Tiffany loves your card, and Denslow, how low can you go?
Veronica.
Light letters on a dark shadow. She liked the letters where you have it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good. I like it too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sort
mean-
of pops out. I mean, this card is great. But that sort of Merry Christmas pops out, sort of gives what your background you have in the card.
Yeah, I like this with the lightness. See how this one's a little darker? You don't have that.
Side by
And-
side, 'cause
yeah.
our
Oh, okay.
video goes
Sorry.
that way.
Professional would know that.
There we
right?
go.
Yeah.
Yep. The professional. I'm trying to peer. I'm sorry. I have not put this on a card base, and you don't have to put your cards on a card base until you're ready to use them. Some people just make the front panels, store them, and then put them on a
Never
card.
send cards.
And then
That's
put them when they, yeah.
send
And then when
cards.
you get ready to send it, then you put it on your card base. Because a lot of times when you store your cards on the back, look what happens. They get dirty. So if you store them, and then you don't have to worry about them getting dirty.
Okay.
All my cards get dirty. I just blamed Brooke. I thought it was his fault.
It was good. But I know it was that green sort of that Mary look on the card with this
Yeah.
this here, but that Mary look, that
Yeah.
green on green Mary look with the dark is real. It's really clever. I like it.
Yeah, so see, a mistake turned out to be better.
Oh, mistake, mistake. How do you rhyme
See?
mistake?
Man,
Well, I'm just saying people will think that it's a mistake, but I decided no, I'm going to keep it to see how it turns out. It
Plus, you
might
had
not
no choice.
be.
You were live.
Well, no, I die cut this
you
earlier.
had a
Oh,
die cut.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I ran out of paper, and I'm like, I'm just going to use it. Who cares? I think it'll still work. And we'll see how it looks. When I did it just with this on this one, because it's darker at the black, but with this one with the lighter spray that happened, it just works better.
Well, I'll tell you what, I
Yeah.
made a mistake 15 years ago.
You don't even know the math, dude. You don't even know the math.
mistake. That's okay. Great mistake though.
It's the best mistake of your life.
That's what I tell myself.
That's what you have to tell yourself.
And
Because
when I
of the
wake
day.
All right, so Sarah.
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
We're
It's
done.
awesome.
All right.
Yes.
Round of applause from the studio
So
audience.
what we have now, we got to bring out the bingo roller.
Is a failure to communicate. Oh shit! I didn't finish.
Okay, so she's gonna do the rest of the numbers on the bingo roller.
Come on, yourself.
She's like, and that's what happened with someone who is inherently nosy and don't pay attention, and that's why, right? What happened over there?
I need just a few minutes, please.
So we need a few minutes, and then we're gonna
Okay.
win this bingo. And what we giving away?
Remember how you're the director of today's.
What are you giving away?
I know I'm giving away something. Anyone wants a 150-pound woman, and I'm being generous on 150 pounds.
I think you need to drink the rest of the wine.
Judy Collins loved the cup.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Julie.
you, thank you.
Okay, so
Please tell people not to panic just because I'm behind on the.
she's behind. We're the bingo rollers coming out, and I'm gonna go find something fun to give. Yeah, we got an old vintage bingo roller.
Oh, okay.
And then she's going to spin that. She got to put the rest of the numbers down. And then I'm going to find something pretty cool. So I think we should give away 2 prizes today.
For people, because they tolerated us.
Us, me.
Yeah, they tolerated you.
I'm a special dinner. I am a special dinner. I will admit to that.
Yummy.
Special. All right, okay. So, Crystal, I'll take her. We have fun down. Crystal wants you to come to Georgia. Crystal, I'll put on a Nord Stream right now.
What's E Plus Marketplaces?
Oh, that's I forgot her name. But yeah. She's there.
What I'm doing.
It's an actual person.
Yeah. I know Susan, special treats. She's coming, she's working on it, we getting it. You know, I give her a simple, she wanted a simple thing to do. You know, and it's Brookie Moscow, right? And if there's a way,
It's a lot harder to do on court.
there's a,
Do you need help?
I don't know if you heard. Can they hear from where?
oh yeah,
That's funny.
there's
I
an
know
engineer.
exactly what
I
to
just-
do and how to do it.
How good are you?
I need just a couple more minutes.
A
And
couple more minutes.
don't involve me in the conversation. How about that?
Shall I sing the final
Okay.
countdown?
Sing it.
It's the final, and the love boat. Love boat.
Oh, you couldn't even get through a whole line of the final
I
countdown.
know, right?
So I don't know.
It's the love boat.
No,
So we'll be making another run. The
we
love
need the paper
boat.
gods.
The paper gods.
The paper gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the paper
Duran
gods?
Duran.
Oh, Duran. Oh, Duran. That's my band.
Yeah, they have a song called The Paper Gods.
And their new album.
Now it's from the
ancient.
19,
Oh, no.
2018.
Oh, yeah.
That new album.
Yeah,
That's what it is,
2018,
yeah.
2019-ish.
Well, I remember the Reflex
Yeah,
and Hungry Like the Wolf.
Ooh, no.
And then Rio.
yeah.
Ordinary Love. Well, it's like they played
She
that.
just-
We jammed to that all the time.
Yes, I did. She didn't. She don't
Oh,
like
no.
it. Whatever.
I know Gina.
I like Duran Duran, and
Gina
then
was probably listening to
Heart.
Heart.
Of course.
Led Zeppelin.
Okay, I like Led Zeppelin.
Black
I'm a
Sabbath.
Led Zeppelin.
Black Sabbath.
Crazy Train. That is
Lorena
crazy.
McKennitt.
Okay.
Not in that
How far
time
you have,
frame.
Ricky?
She didn't listen to Lorraine.
Like everyone's waiting on you.
2005.
Wait a second. Tell people that their
Oh.
numbers are subject to interpretation.
Okay, numbers are subject to interpretation
Based on what's available.
or based on what is available. I'm
Because
repeating.
our vintage roller has limited numbers.
Yeah, the vintage roll only have so many numbers in there. We know one is there and 75 is there. All in between is a crapshoot. I go to Savannah, Georgia. I'm popular in Savannah, Georgia.
Let's go.
Said Crystal.
Oh,
There you go. Look at that.
Georgia.
So you're gonna go.
It's hot in Savannah, Crystal. It's hot.
Okay.
Not
You
now.
ready?
Where's your roller?
It's not
It's right
that
there
hot.
near you. Bring the roller. Let's roll. All right, here we go. Let me see
Okay.
that piece of paper. All right, so here we go. Quick glimpse.
You may want to move this stuff.
You got some like
There's a
okay.
note for myself.
Okay, so we have
So
some numbers
the,
here.
Skip the note to Brooke.
We are ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Okay, I need some gifts. I'll pick the
got
gifts.
it. Wait, I
No,
got
no, no,
it.
no.
I
You
got
don't
it.
pick nothing.
No.
You are a stingy person, bro. I'm gonna pick the
Look,
gifts.
I got a whole stack.
No, I got something in the back. Give me one from there. No, hand me
Something good.
a big one. Hand me a big one over there.
Walk over here.
Walk on by.
Walk over.
Okay, here we go. So we're gonna swing now. You wanna do this? So,
This is a good one.
give it a good slow, and we're gonna go this way. So when we're ready to go, we're gonna spin this guy here. All right, bring it over. I'm gonna grab one more. So we're gonna do two. We're gonna do two.
Did one fall out?
Not yet.
No, we haven't done it yet. He was just showing me how to do it.
In case you couldn't figure out how to work it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
wait.
that. Pretty.
Scam likely. Hold on. Please hold on. Okay.
Oh.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
This game.
Okay, so we're rolling for the first prize.
Roll for the first one. All right, I got 1 and 2.
Okay.
All right, pull that ball out.
And we
Number
have
69.
9.
That was very
That was a
enthusiastic.
lot.
Debbie.
Passy, Debbie, are you here? Debbie! Debbie!
Wait, you didn't state they had to be present to
I
win.
did not. Okay, so Debbie Passy.
Who we do see often.
We see Debbie. Debbie, you're going to win this guy here. Trey in India. Trey, you should be asleep.
I know, he should
Trey, why are you awake?
Because we are unmissable.
Oh, Debbie Passy's here.
Oh,
Debbie,
she's here.
Debbie, you're going to win this guy here.
This is awesome. Tell him what it
Oh.
is.
It is a die, Debbie.
Pick
It is
a
a
pen.
big-
No, the closer you get to the camera, the
Oh,
harder
yeah.
it is. Can I tell her what it is?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. So what this is a very, very clever set from Picket Fence. So this is for slim lines, but you don't have to necessarily use it for slim lines. So you've got the two nesting pieces, and then you have these panels, which does a like a stacked scene, which is why you can also use it on an A2. So this is your square. It cuts out the square hole, which you can then layer these behind, but it's got stitching on the outside, and you've got the same for the circle. It's actually a really, really cool set, and they have tons of like add-ons and things you can build onto it.
All right. Okay, gift number 2.
Okay, here we go.
I didn't even know we had this.
There's one little bugger there. Who do we have?
We have N38.
38. Anyone else? No,
nope.
38.
Oh. You don't have to say the letter though, because
Yeah, we got 65. No 65.
oh,
Here we go again.
67.
7.
67. Amber Grant.
ooh, this is a good one.
Amber, you're going to get a signed Tim Holtz Procrastinator bag. And there you go, Amber. So we're
Gina says, I didn't know that was up for grabs. Could
took
I put
that
my
Amber.
name in all the empty
we
slots?
took that. So we'll talk to Amber. Amber's
Amber.
the pharmacist, like your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the pharmacist, you can put a lot of what's the weight loss drugs they call them? Ovida?
What? What?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're
You
saying.
put-
How
you
about you
put-
just move on?
Yeah, I'll
Just in
move
case
on.
you say something stupid.
I know, right? Amber, congratulations, Amber. Okay, all right. And you can put some in it. What's it? I don't know, because it was that or because everyone's what's this stuff?
Maybe we say goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
You know, we've been,
But I'm
we've
gonna say
been
you
going
can put
for a while.
you can put like a lot of stuff in there. I can put.
You can put a lot of crafting supplies in there.
I was trying to think of like stuff that a pharmacist would sell or prescribe, I should say. But they don't sell; they prescribe.
They don't prescribe.
Tribe.
No, they don't prescribe.
They fulfill.
They fulfill.
Yeah.
You would
This
think I
is
would
why
know.
you don't get to say stuff to put in the bag.
Amber,
I don't know. I use mine for
congratulations,
pens.
Amber.
So.
Put pens in the bag. That is a
Pens.
good thing.
You're going to
Crafting
go
supplies.
craft someplace live and you
Do
need
not
something to put your
listen
stuff
to
in.
what Brooklyn says about putting stuff in the bag. He knows
Use
nothing.
it for what you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right, so we out. You want to say goodbye?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you guys so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Sarah Cook.
Thank you
Sarah,
guys for
Sarah.
hosting
Tell them
me.
your
Here's
thing
the
again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sarah Cook, Card Crazy Cook on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yep.
And the memory
And
box
she is a
designer.
Memory
box
box.
designer.
Yeah,
Memory
you
box
find her on the
designer.
Memory box blog.
Yes.
Yes.
On the Memory Box blog.
Doing all this stuff over there.
So
And then she brought her sister over here who
Yeah.
they I don't know.
who really likes
It's Gina.
support.
Yeah.
Gina likes support.
Yes.
Really likes support.
She
Likes
wanted
support.
the wine.
All right,
She's
let's
just
go.
here for the wine.
Okay.
Wine and
Let's
the,
hear for the wine.
and the,
Okay.
and the,
All
and the
right.
stamps.
Thank
and
you
dollars.
guys. Have a wonderful Friday night, and
Yes.
we'll talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Got it?
Have a good
Bye.
one. Bye.
Good night.
Da, 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 da,
Oh.
da.